Robert Santee took this photograph during the day of a perfectly square cave that was carved into a sheer side of Mount Shasta. There was no apparent light visible at the time. This strange pattern of light emitting from the hole is visible in the photograph only. The light may be outside the normal range of human sight, possibly UV. The arms appear to radiate out and upward. Robert was quoted as saying,
"This attached picture was taken down in Northern California. The roll of film sat around the house and I finally got the prints done yesterday. When I looked at this picture, among the rest, I went into immediate mental alert. The why of that alert follows. My girlfriend and I were down in an area somewhat south of the Mount Shasta area. We took a back road and moved around a large butte of rocks and went on the back road for several miles. When we returned, we were looking more directly at the butte and my girlfriend noticed a square hole about halfway up the side of the butte. The rock went straight up from ground to the top, and the square hole in the rock was halfway up, and inaccessible except by rope and climbing gear from the top. The hole appeared as a dark image on a contrasting white cliff. You could not see into the shaft, which it appeared to be, because we were below it, looking somewhat upward and were about a quarter-mile away from the hole in straight-line distance. We stopped the car and got out and started looking at it. It was fascinating. We talked about what we thought it might be. I thought it might be a ventilation shaft for something inside the cliff, although I couldn't imagine what with any accuracy. Guess it could have been a lot of things. We then went back home to Oregon, and occasionally talked about that square hole. Now, some 2 years later, I finally got the picture back and see the bright center spot and rays coming out, rays which bend slightly in a left-hand curving sweep. As some of the rays seemed to come into contact with the mountainous outcroppings, the rays seemed to cast a reflection on them. Please understand that none of the rays or center light is visible by the human eye. The square was dark when we viewed it, and took the photograph of it. Only upon obtaining the print, could we then see the effect that must have been imprinted on the film. I am unable to solve this mystery photo alone.
There has been long rumored to be an underground military base or installation of some sort inside Mount Shasta. Perhaps Robert stumbled on proof of something in there. His assumption that this is a ventilation shaft seems realistic, especially since it was perfectly rectangular up a sheer wall with no access to it. It was located inside a wooded area and they found no debris, shards, normal rock falls, sections of rock, broken sides of the cliff face or even so much as pebbles. The area had been swept clean, down to bare earth.